I will start my demo presentation with sales module. So here you see a dashboard for a module of managing sales. Sales module is intended to be used by sales department, especially for SME and corporate clients. And this is a dashboard where bank employee inserts all the sales opportunities, regardless of if they're related with existing banking clients or potential clients, and we track like any interest that existing client or potential client shown regarding some bank service or product. In case I'm a salesperson who uses this solution, I can really track my sales opportunity through its life cycle phases. And it's important to say here that the bank is the one who defines which stages of sales opportunity life cycle this one particular lead shall pass in order to be completed or in order to be rejected or whatever happens at the end. Of course, this dashboard also can serve to arrange meetings or some other type of activities with a specific client, so that you get that you're sure that you don't avoid any sales opportunity. You don't miss the opportunity to speak with not even one single client among many clients you need to contact. So, for example, like here at this calendar, you can arrange some event in the near or in the far future in order not to avoid any sales opportunity. This is a user dashboard, and of course here I can personalize my view by using these filters. In case I don't like Kanban and these drag and drop functionalities, I can switch to tabular view, like grid view, so I can see my sales opportunities I'm in charge of in this way. And of course, in settings, by avoiding or choosing some parameters, I also do a specific personalization of my dashboard. Of course, once I set up my dashboard, I can also export all these data in adequate Excel file or a PDF file in order to have ready reports for further reporting of my manager, or I don't know, whatever you need further for any analytics or reporting. Of course, from this dashboard, I can also create new sales opportunity or create new lead. I would like to say this is something that stands for the complete demo solution. It's in English language, but some data might be displayed to you in our local language. That is because we are using our test base. So in case you see some Montenegrin words or some funny names here, that is our test base, but don't worry, we completely support any kind of localization for your needs. I would like also, since I'm also still here at sales module, I would also like to show you some statistics. We also created some standard reports that are like universal sales reports any salesperson or any manager of sales department needs, but also if you have some report that you see is missing here and you may require it, we can also implement it during the solution implementation. And of course you see here some diagrams, but also all these data that build these statistics can be exported in adequate Excel or PDF file for further analytics and reporting purposes for top management or for reporting to the banking group you belong to or whatever. I would also like to show you one addition additional feature. That feature stands for the complete solution. Wherever you are in our solution, you can easily switch to 360 client view. For example, I will choose like this client and go to his 360 view. So I can see here, as I already mentioned, bank is the one who provides data and segmentation of data you want to be displayed for the particular client. And all that data we get from core banking system or data warehouse is displayed at this upper left part of the 360 client view. So as you can see, here are many details you find relevant to be displayed on 360 view. Of course, to mention again, we are at your complete disposal to organize a more detailed demo presentation in case you find anything of the mentioned functionalities interesting for further discussion. And here you can see all the bank services and products that this particular client purchased or uses. I see here that this client has some accounts, has some loans that would be interesting also for further demo presentation. But when talking about sales opportunities related to this client, I can see that there is some sales opportunity regarding debit card. That's Montenegrin words for debit card. So our client showed interest in obtaining debit card. So we now are considering his request, and I can see that that request was taken by employee number 6. Through standard communication channels created today for the purpose of this demo, of course. And I can see some history or some historical sales activities that are related to this particular client. And I have to do I see that I need to make a phone call with this client. I can see when I want to organize that call, to insert some comments, to upload some relevant files, and to maybe to agree some additional activity after this. And also I can comment in general all the sales process regarding this client. I can upload documentation. In case I need to go to vacation, I can transfer this sales opportunity to my colleague to consider it further until my return, and many other functionalities that really can be shown to you in some detailed demo presentation. And of course, as I already mentioned, you can arrange any activity through a calendar. And since I'm here, and since I find this client interesting for our other module, I would like to keep your attention on this screen with some changes. Also one of the models of our solution is debt collection. So we created a module which is dedicated to manage debt collection processes in early and late or soft or and hard debt collection. What is interesting about this particular module is that was like standalone solution many years ago, since this was our starter in fintech industry, and the initial functionality of this solution, this debt collection solution, was this 360 client view. So after collaborating with many banks, after getting great experience in dealing with problems and resolving banking problems using software solutions, we came up to the idea of developing also additional CRM modules around this 360 view. So now our debt collection moved from a single solution to module of the larger solution. I would like to say that processes of debt collection are automated. Some processes, for example, process of sending SMS, process of sending written warnings, process of sending emails are completely automated tasks. And what is interesting about that automation is that we integrate with third-party solutions, for example, with SMS provider, with your email and other solution, in order to execute those tasks without need of including any employee from your side. But also other processes of debt collection, which are not completely automated. They're really automated in order that you get a task or you get some things to do when it comes to the point that you need to do some activity in order to proceed with that task further. I will show you here, for example, this is a loan that this client has, and of course I get some data regarding this loan from your core banking system or your data warehouse, and segmented as you want it, so you can see all the relevant details about this client loans here. And of course, in case there are some activity that needs to be done regarding the debt collection from this client, I can see it here. So I have some call to do regarding this client, and I can also insert the result of that call with my client. Here, when it comes to that specific process of calling client in debt collection purposes, I would like to mention that we integrate with contact center solutions. And of course, since we developed our own omni-channel contact center solution named Connect, we made a step further regarding integration of the two solutions. So we provided bank employees with the possibility to use contact center solution to insert the result of the call, and behind that data is transferred to CX360, where that process keeps on going until its final termination. Also, I can see what I have to do regarding debt collection on this general solution dashboard. So, for example, I can see this same client. I see here in my tasks that I need to call this client for debt collection purposes. I would like to mention also something that stands also for the complete solution. What is displayed depends on the user who is logged in the system. If I log in as a salesperson, I'll see only some sales opportunities or sales activities that I'm in charge of. But in case I log in as a organizational unit manager, I can see all the sales activities and all the sales opportunities that are for which my team members are in charge of. The same is for statistics. If I'm the manager, I see, or of the organizational unit, I see the complete statistics for that particular organization unit. And in case I'm just simple user like salesperson or any other bank employee, I see statistics that are done upon the things I'm in charge of. Also, I would like now to switch to one additional module, very interesting one, which is managing complaints. Complaints module is really like typical ticketing system. where you ticketing system where every bank employee can insert a problem that some client reported. Depending on the type or subtype of the complaint, the bank is the one who defines the deadlines for resolving such a complaint. Also, if some type or subtype of complaint needs needs some experts from different bank departments in order to be resolved, that also can be provided within our solution, and that is the functionality we enabled for the bank through that administration functionality. Also, as for sales, the statistics is also available for all complaints module to manage all complaints. And as I already said, you can export all these data into adequate Excel file in order to see what are the data behind these diagrams. In case you find any additional statistics relevant, which you don't find here, for example, we can also add it during the solution implementation. Also, I would like to say that we have a functionality of, or this tab, internal complaints, which means that this is useful in case you notice some if you're a bank employee and you notice some problem, for example, the POS terminal doesn't work or something like that, you can report it before the client does, so you resolve it in time. Also, you can use these internal complaints tab for some internal ticketing system. For example, I would need some assistance from a bank IT department or something like that. I can also use these internal complaints for that purpose. That are the main modules. We also created a module for tracking tasks regarding know your customer and anti-money laundering checks. So it's like similar to complaints. You get your tasks at the Know Your Customer dashboard. For example, there is expired ID for your client. You need to contact your client in order to obtain the new document or the additional documentation, or in case of AML checks, to provide you with some documentations. That is also possible through the system, because we get data from your data warehouse or your core banking system, which then trigger some workflows regarding these checks. Also, there is functionality within this Know Your KYC and AML Task Manager, that is some early warning system functionality. In case you set up some relevant parameters, you can see that your client starts behaving like some other client that is in debt, even though if that client is completely completely behaves good, if I can say it like that. For example, if that that client does not receive any payments for 3 months, now you can contact your client, and of course you can contact your clients and client, and of course check what is happening, and maybe do some rearrangements of banking services and products for that precise customer in order to avoid his misbehavior, if I can say it like that. I would also like to say that the complete parameterization of processes and some other parameterization is up to bank. So we provide bank with functionality of parameterization. For example, a parameterization of debt collection processes where you define that you send SMS on a third day or fifth day or ninth day of being client being in debt or whatever. So that parameterization and that personalization is up to you. This is like high level solution demo for these available modules for now, but our development does not ends here. We are soon to have many other modules and features. So we always build more and more about our solution. And of course, what is important to say that this is not our only fintech solution. We also have many other solutions that can be used to build around the core banking system in order to provide your customers with the best satisfaction level possible, while also keeping the satisfaction of your employees at a highest possible level by using this potential of full digitalization of everyday work. So that would be a like high level presentation, and of course I'm completely available for all your questions.